We got $3,001 coins to show you exactly what it's like to retire in New Zealand. This report says that to live a comfortable, choices lifestyle, you're going to need $1,470 a week. That's the equivalent of one person earning about $100K a year. But if you're just going to rely on the New Zealand superannuation, you're only going to get $622 a week for a couple. That's the equivalent of one person earning about $55K a year. So there's a big difference between what it takes to live a comfortable lifestyle and what you're going to get from the government. But what can you actually buy with this? What do these lifestyles look like in retirement? Let's go shopping to find out. If you're on the choices lifestyle, you could spend $39 a week on fruit and vegetables, and that's for two people, according to the report. If you're just on New Zealand superannuation, you've only got $17. So let's head into the supermarket, see what we can get for that today. So here's what we're able to get on the choices lifestyle. We've got the leek, the lettuce, lots of kubra, an avocado, heaps of fruit here. And here's what we're on if we're just on the pension. So yeah, we got some broccoli, some carrots, we got our kubra and a little bit of fruit, but we were able to spend more than twice as much on the choices lifestyle. As you head into retirement, you might like to go out for the occasional drink. Now, your alcohol budget per week on the choices lifestyle, $35 a week. If you're on the pension only, $12. How much for the glass of Pinot?
14.
Oh, I've only got 12.
Oh, that's all right.
You'll probably want to go out for lunch and catch up with friends once you stop working. Now, our cafe and restaurants budget on the choices lifestyle, that's about $90. So just for pension, $24. Now, this is what we were able to order on the choices lifestyle, and this is on the pension. Look at how much we were able to order. And remember, this is for two people every week. I'd be pretty happy if this is what I got every week. Now, comparing these two lifestyles isn't to make anybody feel bad if they're solely living on the pension. It's just to make really clear how your retirement might look depending on how financially prepared you are. Let's say that you want the choices lifestyle, but you haven't started preparing for retirement yet. You're 50 years old, want to retire at 65, and you're wondering, how can we afford to retire comfortably? How can we go from this to this? So first you've got your New Zealand superannuation. That's $622 a week. But then you might also be on track to retire with $100K in Kiwis ACTUALLY. That's the equivalent of $57 a week in today's money. But there's still $790 to go. So you've got what we call a wealth gap. There's a difference between what your assets will have you on track to have and the lifestyle you want to achieve. So how could you close this wealth gap with investment property? So you buy a $600,000 townhouse in Christchurch and it goes up in value by 5% a year. In 15 years' time, that property is going to have equity in it, the equivalent of $370 a week in spending. That gives us over $1,000 a week to play with, but we're still going to be short. And if you want to know whether that level of capital growth is realistic, check out this video. But you've still got a wealth gap. So in 2 years' time, you decide to invest in a $900,000 townhouse in Wellington, and that also goes up by 5% a year. In 15 years' time, that property's got equity in it, the equivalent of $455 a week that you can spend in your retirement. Together, that takes us to $1,505 a week, more than the minimum we needed. And if you want to know how investment property can be used to do this, then check out our YouTube channel. We release new videos every Monday and Wednesday, so be sure to hit that subscribe button. Now, let's recap. $679 a week of this retirement income comes from superannuation and KiwiSaver, but over half comes from just two investment properties. Now, you don't have to buy property. There are other things you can invest into. And of course, the numbers we shared today are current at the moment, but they will change over time. But this is the reason why so many Kiwis use investment property to fund their retirement. And if you want to do that too, your next step is to book a complimentary portfolio planning session with a financial advisor from Opus. They're going to help you plan out your portfolio and then get you started on your retirement planning journey.